Alright, what's up, Dragon Brood? Today, we're going to try to look at a +1/+1 counters deck, but partly because there were some new cards in Lost Caverns of Ixalan that actually fit this theme, but we don't know if they actually fit the deck we want to play. So, today is going to be about seeing if those new cards make a difference. Alright, so particularly there are two new cards we want to look at. Now, one of them we've played in another deck already, and that's Sovereign Okinec Ohau. Like, this card's actually really good. The only problem with it is only a 3/4 for 4 mana, but it does have Ward 2, so the chance of it surviving is pretty high. But if it can attack even once, and it doubling the power of our creatures, could be really big. So hopefully this works out the way we want in this list. The other new card is we're going to look at Kutzil Malamet Exemplar. Now, the interesting thing about this card is it can kind of protect your team in the sense that your opponent can't cast spells during your turn. It does mean that your stuff can't be countered, which is nice, and if they want to kill something, they kind of have to do it on their turn, which is good because they have to commit before you actually put your +1/+1s on different things, which is super nice. But it does have the added benefit that if you connect with something that has a greater power than its base power, which basically in this deck means it has a +1/+1 counter, you actually get to draw another card. That's really good, because before, the only thing we could draw cards with was Dust Legion Duelist, which we're still going to play some of these today, which isn't bad, but it's nice to be able to have the option to do it every turn, which is super nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to let y'all know that some of you have asked how you could support the channel, especially with it being toward the end of the year. Honestly, you can buy merch, you can join my Discord. We have memberships here on the channel that get you access to deck help and extra videos. You can sign up for that. Or you can check out some of my sponsors, like CoolStuffInc.com. They are really good. They have all your Magic stuff that you would want and other nerd stuff. And they support the channel and do so much to help me. So if you go there, anytime you think about buying Magic, check them out. You can also use code DRAGON to save 5% on your order. So check them out over at CoolStuffInc.com, where they always have cool stuff in stock. But yeah, lots of ways you can support the channel. But anyway, let's finish this deck. Of course, we're going to be playing Ozolith, the Shattered Spire, because this doubles all of our +1/+1 counters. We're also going to be playing Quirion Beastcaller because we have a lot of creatures, so pretty much every turn we're going to be putting counters on this. And of course, if we're going to be in these colors, we're going to be playing Botanical Brawler because, well, it's just going to pile up counters real fast, so why not? And we're going to be playing Siege Veteran because, well, putting a +1/+1 on something every turn actually works the way we want with this list, obviously. And we're going to play some Bloated Contaminator. This is another interesting one, because it can just proliferate and put counters on everything, and it is a sizable body for 3 mana, which can help us out. We're also going to toss in a couple of Agatha Soul Cauldron, because hey, the theme is +1/+1 counters, and maybe, just maybe, we get an ability from the opponent's stuff that we can do something really cool with. But yeah, we're going to have a few other small cards, but these are kind of the key cards to today's deck. If you want the full deck list, it'll be at the end of the video like always, or you can go down to our description below and look for the blue arrows that'll take you to our Moxfield link. You can get today's deck, and a bunch of other cool stuff to play in Standard. For now, though, let's go play some Magic. Alright, we'll keep it. No clue how this is going to go, but this is at least a reasonable start. Alright, that makes it a little bit better. I mean, it's probably going to come down to how many removal cards do they have, but it's all good. Looks like none so far. Are we just setting up to get our board swept? That's going to be unfortunate. What's that guy? 3/3? Okay, I haven't seen that guy played in a minute, so a little bit of a surprise. Alright, looks like we're going to lose a Beastcaller. I mean, maybe not. Maybe they just blocked the Initiate. Nope, they're blocking the Beastcaller. Interesting. I'm gonna put the counter here, believe it or not. Because if they have a removal, it's probably going to come after the Contaminator anyway. And this allows the Initiate to possibly remove some stuff if we feel we need to later. Man, I am not going to lie. I am very gun-shy right now. Like, I feel like we're about to lose our board for some reason. So I don't want to go, like, super crazy. But, you know. Alright, let's play the conservative route here until we figure out what's going on. If they just wipe the board here, we'll have the ability to play this and this on the same turn, or even Sovereign and Initiate, which is fine. But I feel like that's what's coming. Okay, just a Seal from Existence, but that's okay. That could have been a lot worse. Go here. Counters. 11. Oh, got it. Okay. Ugh, these all come into play tapped. Gross. All right, I'm gonna keep it anyway. We're just gonna hope we draw an untapped land next turn. It's a lot of hopes and dreams in that statement. All right, we completed the first part. All right, no cut down. That's something. Didn't want to see that though. All right, this get countered. Or is Beast Caller just going to get a go for the throat? Looks like it's not, actually. I'm just going to put the counter here. I'm going to play under the fact that if something's going to die. Wow. Really? Oh, it's a virtue. Okay, that makes sense too. I was like, what else is there if that's not going to get us? That was crazy. All right, Rafine, I see you. We're actually not even blocking here. We're going to try to send max damage if we can. So I am not trading here. Okay, we're going to play Ozolith. Then this guy. Counter on itself, which pumps the Brawler. Then we're going to get in there for 10. All right. Opponent's got a lot to deal with next turn. I mean, their answer might just be Wandering Emperor or something here, but even then, they can't attack. And we have an untapped land ready to go for the Restless Prairie, too. Sounds good. Wow, opponent says, F it. I can attack if I want to. Well, I mean, I guess if they find... Well, no, that wouldn't do it either. I mean, they could kill one, block one, I guess. That would make sense. Sure. Oh, that's cute. Alright. I mean, I guess this is what we do. We didn't find a creature. So, sure. Wow. Okay. That was a strange attack on their part, but I'll take it. Oh yeah, this is what we want right here. Let's play this. I think we go ahead and drop Beast Caller. And just say like, if you got a removal, you got a removal. Yeah, I'll just take it. I say that, but if I had a 1-mana thing in hand, I might consider playing the Ozolith there, but not gonna do it. No attacks. I'm assuming they're just going to kill Beast Caller here. I mean, if they don't, that would be awesome, but I'm pretty sure they're going to. Yep. Not blocking. I mean, it's either play with fire on the Beast Caller or rage coming. Alright, we take a big hit. Kinda know the drill when that happens. Can we get away? We really can't. Dang it. Alright. We're just going to be a hair behind where I want to be, unfortunately. Needed another 1-mana creature somewhere along the way here. I think not getting it might have done us in. Oh, we like that. That ain't terrible. Actually, oh, crap. Wait, what happened? Why are we stuck? Oh, they must have an action here. Alright. Then we'll put the counter on the other creature. And I guess we take 4, 5, 6, 7? Oh, 8, actually. So we're at 4. Not what we were looking for, but it'll have to do, I guess. Pass the turn? I mean, we're only at 4, so I don't think we can overcome this. I mean, if there's any realistic spell in their hand, we're toast. Alright, down to 3 we go. Oh, boy. Alright. I mean, you know, you're a thing, and you might matter. I mean, if we can survive to grow this a turn, we could at least block a Phoenix chick, right? That's something. Pass? I mean, really, at this point, any 2 damage burn spell, though, we just die. Yep, we're fighting a lot of odds here that are not good. Alright. Attack with this. And man, because we're at 2, that's all we can do. Dang it. Oh, please don't be too late. Don't let them draw the burn spell here. Oh, there's a pause, so they probably got us. If not, maybe we get lucky. Untap land. No, yeah, we don't need an untap land. We might be able to do enough this turn. Oh, Squee. No, Squee only gets 1 point through. Alright. So we can make the flyer bigger. That's 7. Then we can put a counter on something. Actually, yeah. Alright. Go to our graveyard. Remove this thing. Put a counter here, because that grows the brawler. And then if we put the counter here, is that just it? I mean, that's 22. All right. I mean, I guess I could have attacked with everything at that point, but... Oh, man. I mean, that should be 15. All right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, wow. Being real, like, Kutzil came in clutch because we needed every single card to get this done. So, Kutzil plus Warden was huge there. It's a little quirky, but we'll keep it. Alright. Get down in Initiates. Oh. It's been a minute since I've seen one of these decks. That's kind of cool. Usually they're trying to blink stuff out so they can reuse their for Mirrodin triggers that make little bodies. So it's kind of cool. I say make little bodies. Make tutus. 2/2 warriors, I think they are. Oh, they're rebels. Alright. Don't know if that means they can kill something or not. I'm a bit suspicious of things. Alright, try to attack. Okay, now they're going to kill the brawler. That makes sense. Okay, no need to attack then. The opponent also doesn't want us getting counters on our initiates either, because then we can just start picking off their stuff, which is bad for them, obviously. Ooh, actually, this would be a fun interaction to see how these stack up. Because I don't think I know that. So when I attack, I need to be able to stack the initiates first to resolve, and then Ohau's last. Ooh. I'm going to let it auto stack to see if it does it. But if not, I'll have to correct it. Please don't kill our cat man. If they have another salvo, it gets reduced, so they'll definitely be able to kill it. All right. Maybe they don't have it. They don't have it. Okay. That's great news. We'd love to hear it. That's also great news, but not what we're going to do here. We're going to attack. So this will go last. These resolve first. So it does do it correctly. Awesome. So what happens there is the initiates get their trigger. Then they also get a trigger. The land triggers, pumping everything. Then all of that gets the bonus from Sovereign Okinec O'Hare. View the battlefield. What do we want to kill off? I guess it doesn't really matter. We'll kill the thing with the crowbar first, I guess. That works. And then now they blink everything. Nope, they're just going to salvo one of our bodies. Fair enough. 1,000 move Smithy is going to make a sizable body. However, that is an artifact we can kill with the Hopeful Initiate. So that is good times. This takes 3 mana to do that. Alright, sounds like a plan. Gotta remove 2 counters. Then we'll play this, so if they don't block, we get cards. If they block, we kill their Duder. Yep, that works. Nope, they're just giving us a card. That works too. That's not the card we wanted, though. Alright, they're going to turn their land into a smithy to be able to make a new body. Sounds good. Looks like we're just going to be trying to kill that every turn, basically. Put counters on initiate, remove counters from initiate. That's kind of going to be our game plan here. Man, Ozolith, where you at? Like, that's a real thing right now. Ozolith would be a superstar. Like, not even exaggerating. That would be the best thing. That's not it. That's not it. All right, so I got to really think about this. Don't think we have a choice. This is rough, but I think we have to do this. All right. We didn't get any of the cards we needed, sadly. So, here the opponent, unfortunately, gets a quality block, and we can't do much about it. I guess I could have just... No, because I didn't have counters on anything. Oh, that's not true. I could have played... Oh, I goofed that up. I goofed that up. I could have played both of these. And removed counters from these. Oh, that was silly. Yeah, I just threw the game. I forgot I could remove counters from these things. I wouldn't... Oh, that's so bad. That's so bad. Yeah, I goofed this up. Like, we deserve to lose. Opponent has a spell here. They win, I think. Yeah. All right. GG's. I'm going to give that to him. That's my goofiness. Terrible. Terrible. Alrighty. Let's go for it. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We've had some weird creatures live in some of these games that I didn't think would. So, let's see if it starts with Dustling Duelist. Nope. It's dead already. Yep. Makes sense. Alright, try this. Alright, no cut downs. I mean, no go for the throats, I mean. We saw a cut down already. They're gonna kill this? Oh, they did have a go for the throat. Interesting. Well, we didn't find the land we wanted, so I'd rather just do this. start setting up next turn. Another kill spell? No, it's a Jace. Alright.
Surrender your mind to Phyrexia's will.
Come on, untap land. You are not an untap land. Alright. Counter. Counter. Attack Jace.
Don't understand what's important.
Wandering Emperor gonna eat a veteran?
We can improve your ideas.
I mean, it could also be another Jace. Cut down makes us a body, so that's fine. See how this goes. Counter? Gonna auto-wara that. Okay, fair enough. Seems fair.
Surrender is simpler.
Have we played a land this turn? We have not. Okay. It's gonna be interesting how the rest of this plays out. I don't know what's in their hand, the way they've played it. I mean, I wish I had more info, but don't really know. Put counters here. I mean, I guess we might as well. But I assume Wandering Emperor is in our future. No, it was not. Well, then it has to be... Well, no, not even that. Wow. Maybe they're just waiting for more value on a Sunfall. Nope, another Jace. Weird. Alright, this game has definitely progressed in a way that I have no idea what happened. Okay, opponent drew. What did they draw that matters? Can we kill them? 3, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16? Not enough. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I guess technically we can go 19, 20, but I don't want to overcommit that much. Alright. Okay. Put a counter here. Send this, this here, this here, this here. Oh, I didn't have to do that. I forgot. When I attacked, they were going to get a +1 on the Siege Veteran. I mean, we did what we could. I mean, I kind of played conservatively to buy ourselves time, but...
I'm basically a pro at saving the world by now.
Okay, it's exiled. They get a 1/1. I think we're good here. We can activate this. 2 lands open. Go to attack. Quick counters there. And that's definitely more than lethal. Ooh. Yeah, sometimes I don't know how you get there against control, but you do. Oh, this is a hand I would have loved to have gone first with. Man, oh well. We'll see what we can do. Oh, I played that wrong. I wanted to play that after I had a Botanical Brawler. Oh, boy, that's a waste. Alright, I guess I kind of got a little bit of a bailout here. Go attack. See See if they want to do something to our little duder. No. No. Yeah, that's fine. We'll do it like that. Play an Iron Apprentice. Gonna make this appear. I mean, why not? Interesting that they didn't counter the initiative. I guess I'm not sure what they thought we were gonna do with 1 mana, but I don't know. I guess maybe we could have like a Wormlet or something, which could have been worthwhile for them to deal with. All right, so now there is a decision on what we want to try to play here. Nothing's... Ozolith is probably too good to run out here, especially holding on to a Botanical Brawler. So I'm going to go with this, knowing it's likely to get countered, but, you know, something's got to give. We also need to find another green mana, too, to be able to do both of those. We definitely did not get the fast start, but, man, had we been on the play, we might have had a chance here. Well, that gets exiled, so we don't get any bonus there, sadly. Gonna kill our veteran as well? Looks like they're going to. Oh, with a Fateful Absence. Okay. Sure. I mean, I guess if we're not going to draw the lands, this is all we can do. All right. This is just like, if you got it, you got it. I can't stop you. Okay. Man, if we'd had an untapped land for the Sovereign, oh, we'd have been so much better off. Oh, that sucks. That's real bad for us. Well, they did just discard land, so I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have another counter? Oh, are you kidding? That's tough. All right, we're attacking. All right, I think I want to go ahead and draw here. I think. Need to weigh this out. If it's better to just try to play... I think no. I'm just going to play the Brawler. And if they have a counter or something or a way to kill it, then they do. I mean, we can't really do anything about it. We got stuck here with no mana for too long. Alright. Yep. 2 more life, 2 more cards. The only good news is if they sweep the board here, we'll have a Sovereign we could hopefully resolve. And that's something. Like, I don't know how good, but it's a thing. Maybe we don't. Alright, I'm gonna get this first. They have something that it has stops for over there, so probably another make disappear. Nope, it was in a braid. Alright then. These decks are so dumb. They're literally just piles of removal. Literally every card has been a counter removal, nothing to move the game forward. Turn lesson. Alright. Oh, so they're going to mill us. That's the game plan. Alright. At least now we can see a kill condition. Interesting. Does it kill the Brawler then? Yeah, you can't kill the Sovereign. Alright, there's going to be a lot of triggers here. Oh, I guess next turn there will be a lot of triggers. Not quite yet. Alright, let's hope that's not a burn down the house. If it is, there's not much we can do about it. If they just play that dude out of the yard to mill us, then we win, right? Okay, so they've got something. I don't know what something is. But I guess we just... Well, ooh, if they Wandering Emperor, they would be able to get rid of our Sovereign. We'd at least get the trigger first, though. Alright. Let's see what's up. Yep. Yeah, that's fine. Like, we're still good with that. We got what we wanted out of that. There you go. That'll do it. Wow, one attack with the Sovereign. That's all you need sometimes. Oh no, we get to go first with like probably the worst possible opening hand. All right, mulligan it is. It's like the most depressing mulligan. All right, let's keep this. Man, am I really gonna put back ooh, okay. Am I though? No, I'm putting back a Restless Prairie. No, I can't because I need green mana. Gosh dang it. How badly do I want to turn one Initiate? I can't. I'm getting rid of Beast Caller. This is crazy, but I'm getting rid of a Beast Caller. No, I'm getting rid of Initiate because my green mana comes into play tapped anyway, and I absolutely need that. I know it was a lot of crazy decision making for that to end up probably something obvious, but this also does have the issue that if we run into a pile of removal from the opponent, this isn't gonna be great for us. I'm gonna go with this first. Because these will each be 3/3s on their own. Yeah, exactly. It would have just died to a Play with Fire. And there's a chance that if we get a 1-mana thing, we could play this and get that and get the counters on it and be pretty well off. So, we'll see. Well, there you go. All right, let's see if they have Play with Fires. Looks like they do. That's unfortunate. Ah, well, we tried. We did what we could. But, hey, we're still at 17 against the red deck, so, you know, don't look at gift horse. We'll take it. All right, Scoundrel is a 2/2. Possibly a 3/3. We need an untapped green land is what we want right now. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, no blocks. Come on, untap green land and we'll be in business. Okay, it's a damage land, but hey, you know, we'll take it. The only question here is if... Nah, we don't. We just do this. Right? In the battlefield, whenever one or more creatures put another... It's first time you put... Okay, let's cancel. Let's put the counters here. Because we'll grow both creatures that way. No attacks. I didn't want to do this because the only thing that would get counters at that point would be the Botanical Brawler that would have already had counters. So I'd rather wait here. Alright, we're only at 8, so we're going to need this to be a good set of turns, but I think they can be. I'm going to risk it for the biscuit. Alright, no attacks. I mean, we might be able to go big enough to just win next turn with just the trample damage. Unless they get us here, which if they do, they do. I mean, even if they have a rage, though, we get quality blocks here. Yeah, that's nice. All right, we can activate this for 4, or we pump these, and this becomes... Each of these is going to get +4, so it's going to be 13, and 11 is 24. And they'll have 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, so not enough, unfortunately. Though, if we attack... Yeah, we can't. We can't. We're going to do this. Alright, we're going to pass one time because we can still use Hopeful Initiate to get rid of Etchings of Commando. Also, if they were to play something like Charming Scoundrel, I guess we're going to give something flying here. Old Godric's going to get juiced. Yep. Good news is we can remove that from Godric, I believe. But it's not going to be enough, unfortunately. I mean, we're still going to die. We're going to take exactly enough. Yep. Nothing we can do about it. Alright. They got us. This is one of those hands where we're hoping to draw a 1-mana dude. All right, that helps at least a little bit. Find out if they've got a cut down. They don't. All right. That gives us some options to work with. Ah, but they do have a Cavern Bat. That is sad. I can say it's your call. Like, attacking. Because they're not blocking, obviously. And we're not blocking it since it flies. You know, if that's all they're doing here, not the worst thing. Definitely not the worst thing. Alright. Now this dude's a bit bigger. So they... Okay, well, we'll take that win. Though, I have to admit, their concession was kind of interesting there when you consider that they know two of the cards in our hand, and one of them doesn't do anything. Well, two of them don't do anything right now, because I already have an Ozolith. This can't even be cast right now. They're going to gain a life back. I mean, we were in pretty good shape, depending on what was in their hand, having the Sovereign, but meh. I mean, we'll take it. Okay, yeah, we'll keep this. A little bit slower because our green mana is going to be slow, but we don't really have any green cards immediately anyway. I think our perfect situation would probably be to draw a Veteran on 3 to go with this Dust Legion Duelist, and then maybe another green mana and play Ozolith on 4 and activate. But we'll see. Okay. So far, so good-ish. Back for 1. Alright. I was going to say, it's either Seed of Hope or Tamiyo Safekeeping. Looks like this could be a self-mill pile of some kind. Shigeki. Well, the good news is, Shigeki gets to... Ooh, actually, I think I go ahead and play this. That opens up more options next turn. Like, we could possibly activate the Ozolith, play something. We could play Botanical Brawler, activate Ozolith. Whereas if we just play the Brawler, nothing great happens there. And we would have got 1 less point of damage in. Alright. I'm not sure what they're doing. Could be a Caverns-ish deck, but who the heck knows here? Alright, get a card. Pump our dudes. Move to attack. Pump dudes further. Interesting that they only blocked the 4 instead of the 5. The thing here, though, is I'm trying to think about what do they even get. I mean, I guess they could deal damage equal to a number of caves, but even then, we have a 5 or 6 and a 7 toughness. So playing the Ozolith first was the right call here. Yeah, Turtle, you ain't gonna be it, friend. If you got a Faded in Hope, maybe. Because then Turtle can block and you can bounce something. That would make a little more sense. Yep, looks like they don't have it. Man, they went through a lot of lands. I'm kind of curious. I think it was just some type of caves deck, but they just... Our creatures got big enough where they just really didn't have too many answers. Because even there, we could have chosen to play the Siege Veteran. Veteran puts counters on something. That pumps the Brawler. We use Ozolith on the Brawler itself. We go to attack. This gets more counters, pumps the Brawler. Like, that was about to be a crazy attack step. But anyway, yeah, we'll take the win. Well, the good news about this is that the cards all did what we wanted to do. And that's kind of like the first thing. I think the toughest thing here is trying to decide what 1 mana things we want and how many. Because... like, the Warden is nice, but we also have to have ways to make sure we're putting counters on it to make it worthwhile. Like Hopeful Initiate automatically puts counters on it, and we can use it to get rid of artifacts and enchantments, which is nice because we don't really have anything that does that. So maybe we don't need the Warden at all, but the Warden also can come over the top. So it's like, it's a tough situation. Also, like Iron Apprentice is fine and does allow us to cast it with any color. So that's actually really nice too. But it is just a 1/1, right? So there's some things to figure out here for sure. But overall, the deck did what it was supposed to do. So thumbs up to that. There's a couple more things I want to talk about, but let's go down what we played today. We played 3 Hopeful Initiate, 2 Warden of the Inner Sky, 3 Iron Apprentice, 3 Dusk Legion Duelist, 4 Ozolith, 4 Quarian Beastcaller, 4 Botanical Brawler, 2 Agatha Soul Cauldron, 3 Siege Veteran, 2 Bloated Contaminator, 2 Kutzil, Malamet Exemplar, 2 Wandering Emperor, 2 Sovereign Okinec Ahau, 1-Eyed Ganjo, 5 Plains, 1 Boseiju, 3 Forests, 4 Brushland, 3 Overgrown Farmland, 4 Rays of Earth Thicket, and 3 Restless Prairie. The reason we did that is we didn't want too many lands coming into play tap, so I kind of had to choose how many Overgrown Farmlands or Restless Prairies we wanted to play. In hindsight, you could probably cut an Overgrown Farmland and play 1 more Plains, maybe, because I think we have more white than green, not by a lot. But if you want to do that, I think that would be okay, and still wouldn't mess up your draws too much. Alright, so this was actually fun, and the cats did their job, if nothing else. And I will say this, like, you can win the matchups against the creature decks, but you have to be very careful and even play a little defensive for a turn or two, just to make sure you can get big enough and come over the top, which is super nice. And we did have enough game against the control decks. I think that's partially because individual creatures can be very large, as well as having some creature lands, and just having a lot of creatures. I believe we have only 8 non-creature spells in the deck, so that helps the situation a bunch too. One of the things I will say though is, if you wanted to, I think there is an argument to be made for playing something like Get Lost. Even if it's just like 3 copies, and maybe you cut like 1 of the Botanical Brawler, maybe, or Bloated Contaminator. Sorry, not the Botanical Brawler, you definitely want all those. But 1 Bloated Contaminator, or maybe even both of them, and then just use that to get stuff out of the way like Shieldred, or Traxa, or something like that. And then you could even go to 61 and just play 3 copies of Get Lost, and I think that's actually reasonable. But now for today's card spotlight, we're going to talk about Jiraga Warcaller. This is a card that's interesting for a lot of reasons. One, it's an elf, and elf decks are still popular, but this is probably the best use of multi-kicker on a Magic card. I mean, because of the type of deck it goes into, elves can generate a ton of mana, so whenever you cast this, if you even activate it like 4 times, well, that's going to be enough to overrun and kill your opponent a lot of the time, especially if you have a bunch of elf tokens. And worst case scenario, the card itself is going to be very large as well as a blocker. And I've seen this thing get kicked as many times as 7, so yeah, that's a lot of damage. The fun part about this card is it has a couple of reprints, but it's not that cheap nor that expensive. It kind of falls in the middle around that $4 to $5 range, which is actually really affordable. So if you're looking at playing an elf deck, this is one of the ones you definitely should have, and they're pretty affordable to pick up. If you like seeing Sovereign Okinec Ahau go to town and do a ton of damage, I have another deck where we played it earlier in the season that was also just as fun, so you should check that one out. But that's all I have for you for now. We'll see you next time.